Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have given us a brand new cryptic message. It has been a long while since we've gotten one of these, but this one is actually very intriguing, and I'll explain in a bit. So you guys are looking at the image right now, and it's just a white background with blades of grass. Now, I would say that this is probably one of the more vague cryptic messages that we've gotten. We've had a few really vague ones. This definitely falls under that category. Now, at first glance, it makes no sense because there's obviously plenty of scenarios in Dragon Ball in which there's been grass. Like, for example, and this is just a random one, when Vegeta and other characters actually got off of planet Namek as Goku was fighting Frieza, Vegeta was laughing, grabbed some grass and threw it in the air, right? But surprisingly, this actually leads into something I'm extremely excited for. This cryptic message seems to line up perfectly with Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Now, the reason why I say that is because there are plenty of scenes that happen in Superhero, but one in particular stood out with a lot of grass, and that was when Pan was training on how to fly with Piccolo. So if you guys go and rewatch that scene, or if you see like screenshots online or whatever the case may be, as Pan is trying to harness her ki in order to fly, blades of grass start surrounding her. So this hint could be that we're getting a superhero iteration of Pan and potentially a superhero iteration of Piccolo as well, because obviously she was doing all of that in front of Piccolo. Now, that doesn't mean that it's just tied to those two, because in truth, like, getting a superhero iteration of Pan is cool in general, because the only iteration of Pan we've ever gotten in any Dragon Ball game, if I'm not mistaken, even in Heroes, was obviously Pan from GT, with the exception of Time Patroller Pan, you know, for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but still, that's still the GT iteration of Pan. Now we have the Dragon Ball Super iteration of Pan potentially coming into the game, and alongside Piccolo if we're really lucky, because even though Piccolo didn't really do much in this scene, he did still fight Gamma 2, and this was after Pan went to school to, you know, after they did their whole flight training and all that stuff. Then Piccolo went back to training, and then Gamma 2 showed up. So it'll be cool to see superhero iterations of these characters. Although I will say that if we get Piccolo and Pan, I would also love for us to get Gohan as well. Even if it's not like, you know, Gohan Beast or whatever the case may be, it would still be cool for us to get like a base form, like superhero iteration of Gohan that maybe transforms into Super Saiyan, or again, base form Gohan that goes to like Ultimate Gohan or something, right? It kind of like building up hype until we get up to, you know, like Orange Piccolo and, you know, Gohan Beast and all that good stuff. Now, the reason why I feel so strongly about it being Pan is because Dragon Ball Super Superhero has only been referenced twice, if you will, like all in one moment, but twice within the game, being Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. And that was when the movie was originally supposed to release in Japan. But now with the movie being out everywhere, it makes more sense for it to be superhero related, just because that's the type of content we don't really have in the game like that. So, and the fact that this scene lines up perfectly is also just the cherry on top. Now, of course, this is all speculation. It could be literally anything, but the only thing I can truly think of is it's superhero related. Not only that, but we literally just got a Zenkai for not only this character, but the GT iteration of her, but also the Zenkai buff is also for Sun Family, and Pan falls under Sun Family. So it makes a lot more sense for it to be her, because note that usually when we get like, you know, free-to-play units, Zenkais, usually they kind of hint towards who the next new unit will be, whether it's a Sparking, LF, Ultra, whatever the case may be. It usually hints towards that new character. So seeing that Pan just got a Zenkai, it makes sense that it's going to be Pan. And it, again, like I said, usually with cryptic messages, it doesn't only mean that we're getting one character. When we get these, usually it's 2 characters. If we're really lucky, they can throw in 3, because I would really love to get Gohan as well. But if not, then I would probably say that the units that we would get would be Pan and Piccolo, just because they're in that scene. And then maybe they'll hold off on Gohan for like another period or whatever the case may be. And also, when it comes down to Piccolo, there's not really much that they can do, because when he fought Gamma 2 the first time, he kind of just did his thing, but he didn't really do anything special per se. So there's that. But I mean, to be fair, Pan also didn't really do anything too special. Like, the only thing Pan did fighting wise, really, and I'm talking about like a legit fight, was when she was at the Red Ribbon base and she was fighting off the guys trying to catch one of the goons or whatever the case may be. So I guess if they wanted to incorporate that into her moveset, they could do that. I don't think Pan should have any key moves at all. If anything, Pan doesn't know how to utilize ki yet like that, because she wanted to be able to like fire off blasts, but Piccolo said you need to learn how to fly first. So I would assume that her ki blast would be rocks, much like how it is with one of the Goten units. I forgot which one. Was it the yellow Goten, I believe? But yeah, I would assume that her ki blast would be rocks. I have no idea what her special move would be at all. There's no way in the world she'll have an ultimate attack. If she does, that would be very impressive. Special skill, I don't know. And to be honest, I don't even know what typing she would be. I mean, in the movie, she does throw physical attacks, so if they wanted to make her a melee, they could. But I guess they could also make her a support type. Like, I think one scene that would honestly be kind of cool is her special skill is her like drinking the bottle of water that, you know, she also shared with Piccolo as well. I think that'd be cool, and like, you know, doing that might like restore a bit of health, or like restores a bit of ki or something of the sort, right? Which would be absolutely amazing. But I also do see this as a resurgence for Sun Family, even though Sun Family is not in a bad spot because there's too many good units on that tag, but it's just another unit to help out. Again, that will tie perfectly with Zenkai Pan. And if you guys haven't seen, Zenkai Pan is a monster. She's dealing insane damage, literally slaughtering the top tier red units. Cooler, androids, UI Goku. All of them don't actually stand a chance against Pan. She is that powerful. So adding this one to it would be insane. And something's telling me that because, you know, Pan got a Zenkai, this Pan is probably going to be a blue unit as well, which for Sun Family, okay, with Zenkai Pan now, they don't really need a blue, but it doesn't hurt if they wanted to get another one. And also for sagas from the movies, that would be another blue unit as well, but they have too many options. They have Gogeta, they have Gamma 2, they have Broly, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. There's plenty of options for that tag. So I don't know, but either way though, it makes sense that it would be Pan. I'm actually very, very excited for that, because if it is Pan, that is going to be our third superhero unit in the game. And if we're getting Pan, maybe for, you know, the other banners leading up, you know, in the next few months, we could actually get Gohan Beast. We can actually get Orange Piccolo. Heck, if we're really lucky, we could get LF Gamma 2. And I'm all down for that. But this is all just speculation. I do strongly believe that it's going to be Pan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Specifically, this references the scene of her trying to learn how to fly. But I do want to know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on what this cryptic message could be? Do you believe that it'll be Pan from Superhero, or do you think it'll be something entirely different? Again, let me know in the comment section below. Well, with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.